Hello everyone, welcome back to Cynical Reacts. I'm your dude, Cynical. There is currently a plague of e-begging sweeping the internet. I'm referring to those posts online that are often referred to as mutual aid, where somebody is asking you for money. It has become so prevalent that it's like every other video in my feed at this point. Today, we're going to be taking a look at several clips of people e-begging.
What even is mutual aid? Sounds like a scam. Mem is young and sick and alone on the street. An indigenous girl succumbing to colonial disease and capitalistic eugenics. I hate that people are born into a world that charges them for existing until they can't afford it and they die. Send her money, keep her alive.
Okay, this person in particular is often asking for mutual aid for people that they claim to know.
These are her cash links. Make sure you put the memo or the note for Mem.
This is the person that I covered recently that said they were disabled by their allergies, by the way. Now they're on this constant mutual aid stuff. Some of these posts are for the person themselves asking for money, but in a lot of them they're saying that they have a friend who is disabled and needs money.
If you care about keeping Black children sheltered and alive. Comment or search blue frame glasses to help boost this video. Search blue frame glasses, go scroll and watch the video for about 30 seconds, come back, talk to me about blue frame glasses in the comments. Hi, it's so nice to have you here. My friend Tiara is a single mother, homeless, with her 3 children who are all under the age of 6. She needs tremendous support, keeping them stable and healthy and alive.
You sure have a lot of friends that need to reach out for mutual aid through you. How come none of these people can make their own Venmo, Cash App, whatever, and make a video asking for these things?
You are homeless. That means you're in a situation where you have no guarantee of any of your needs getting met, and you generally have to choose one need over all of the others. Tiara's main goal is to get them sheltered. It's getting cold outside, climate crisis is on the rise, and so is fascism and the violence that comes along with it. It's not safe for people to sleep on the streets, especially not a young mother and her young children.
Okay, well, where is this young mother and her young children to ask us for money? Why are you doing this for them?
They need more than shelter, but we need to keep them safe and alive at the bare minimum, and that's what shelter does. 3 nights of shelter cost approximately $300. Hotel prices always vary, but that is the bare minimum to get them sheltered for a few days. On top of that, they need food, water, hygiene products. These are growing children who need clothing. So please don't think that whatever you have to send is not enough. They need a lot of help, so everything will add up. Everything will help. When you have nothing reliably coming in and your life is literally on the line and your children's lives are literally on the line, anything is better than nothing. 30 people matching $10.
If someone has kids, I don't know why we're trying to get them a place to stay for like 3 days. What is that going to do? We should probably help them fill out some job applications, try to get a job so they can take care of themselves in the future.
Gets them inside for a few nights. 800 people matching $1 gets them inside for a few nights. If you don't have any money to spare, that's okay. Don't forget to engage with this video to help it get seen by people who might have more money to send. Hit all of the buttons on the side here. Hit the share button multiple times, repost it, share it to your story, share it with a couple friends who may have $5 to spare. 60 people matching $5 will get them inside for a few nights. Don't forget to talk to me about blue frame glasses in the comment section and search something about blue frame glasses above. This will make the video look interesting to the algorithm, especially if we're all having the same conversation. This means Tiara's need is more likely to get seen by people who can help. Engage?
Talking about blue frame glasses will make this video get seen. Well, it says right here, comments on this post have been limited, which all of their posts have this now since people were giving them a hard time about getting disability for allergies. Since comments on this post have been limited, how is anybody supposed to comment blue frame glasses?
Engagement is currency, so act like it. But also remember, your currency is more currency. So please send every dollar you can spare. Let's get them inside.
Okay, so that was just one of many people that this person knows that needs money that doesn't have the ability to just ask for it themselves. This isn't the first time I've seen this phenomenon. One of the people that I used to cover in the past on my other channel was constantly e-begging on behalf of other people. It's always people with multiple marginalized identities that these people are asking for aid for.
I can't stop thinking about the irony of capitalism being this economic system that requires you to minimize your rest in order to succeed at it.
Okay, well, that's rich coming from somebody that's asking other people for money all the time, right? It seems like we're getting plenty of rest.
To be honest, it requires you to minimize your rest in order to survive, because the people who succeed at capitalism are born into wealth.
Or you could start a business that becomes successful, as many people have done over the years.
And I promise you, they're getting plenty of rest. There's something so ironic about that economic system manifesting in an infection that turns into long-term conditions.
Like allergies that disable us and require us to constantly ask others for money.
That are very commonly associated with chronic fatigue. The work till you drop economic system has manifested in the you're gonna drop no matter what you do conditions.
What?
That ties into the other deeply ironic thing that I've been thinking about lately, which is that we are social creatures in that we rely on social connection and interaction and social bonds and systems to literally survive. It also makes us feel good. But we have socialized too close to the sun to the point that it is now dangerous to be social. Not because it's intrinsically dangerous to be social, but because of the eugenics intrinsic to capitalism. People have stopped caring about the casual harm they perpetuate on a day-to-day basis. So they go out into public without actively trying to protect those around them or even themselves. Works.
Well, that's ironic coming from somebody that's always asking others for stuff. Are you protecting anybody out there? No, you're taking from others, which is not helpful, actually. If we are very social animals, then we should give and take equally, right?
Till you drop no matter what. Gotta socialize to live. Socializing might kill you.
What are you talking about? You don't have to socialize to live. Just go get a job.
What are we doing? In conclusion.
Okay.
Hi, I'm exhausted and feel like I got wrung out like a wet rag. I didn't even do that much yesterday, but I am disabled and chronically ill, and this is how it goes. My brother and I are both unemployed because we're disabled, and we need help with our weekly goal. We are $55 short.
Okay, so all of those other people that you were begging on behalf of, were they real? All of those people that you're begging on behalf of have multiple marginalized identities conveniently.
This morning is the last day. I started in the afternoon, so it's day 7. If 11 people can send $5 or 5 people can send $10, that'll get us covered.
Or we could get a job.
I really need to be able to get some medication.
Some Benadryl for your allergies that are disabling you. I think you should get some medication for that so you can get back to work, because as we went over in the other video, allergies don't really disable you to the point where you can't work. You can take an antihistamine and get back to work. Several people do it.
And we need some more gas for our car. So if you can help boost this video, please comment something about black hoodies or hoodies. Do you like hoodies? It's cold outside. I like hoodies if they're oversized and they don't restrict me.
Why do you think that talking about random things that are in your video, like the blue glasses or the hoodie, are going to make this video get traction? Especially when you limited comments on the post. Like I said, you keep telling people, comment about the hoodie, this, that, and the other thing. But you've only allowed the 2 people that follow you and agree with you to be able to leave comments.
Thank you.
A lot of the posts that we're going to see are this person asking for money for them and their brother or whatever, and then sprinkled throughout they're asking for money for other random people that they happen to know. I suspect that there are no other people, and all of this e-begging leads to the same Cash App, or they have multiple Cash Apps that they made.
Hey, what's up? This is my last week attempt. It is my brother's birthday. Say happy birthday in the comments. I would love to be able to treat him to anything today, and we struggle to get our daily basic needs met. Somebody helped us out, so we're able to get some breakfast today. If anybody can match $10 or $20, that would help us just, have an easier day, be able to get some food, maybe be able to get some treats.
I could actually use $10 or $20 myself, so if you could go ahead and cash app that to me.
Also have need for medication right now. We're like $70 short of our weekly goal for essentials. I would really, really love to give him just any kind of treat today. So,
Well, we should probably get a job then.
if you can help us out, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, so that one, they were asking for money for their brother's birthday.
I'm tired, it's past my bedtime, but this is a mutual aid post. It's my brother's birthday in 2 hours. We haven't received any donations since before yesterday. I think.
Well, you're lucky you got donations even before yesterday, so this is paying off to a certain extent.
Before yesterday. Still $100 short of our weekly goal, and it's day 6 out of 7 of the week. I started it on a random day. I was hoping to get some stuff so I could treat my brother, help him have a good day, but at this point, we just need help getting the basics. We need to restock some medication. Our vehicle is low on gas again, and we need help getting some food. I'm hoping to.
Okay, well, I would suggest getting a job. I know your allergies have disabled you, but I would take some Benadryl and go put in some applications. It sounds like you and your brother and all the other various people that you know desperately need money, so somebody in your household should probably get a job.
Be able to get him breakfast tomorrow. We're both chronically ill and disabled and struggle to make meals enough each day for ourselves. So I'm hoping to make his day as easy as possible, but we can get breakfast with $10. We can get gas with $5. So if you can send anything, I'd really appreciate it.
I could actually use $10, so if you could send me $10, I would really appreciate it. It's for my disabled cousin's inbred niece's nephew. Doesn't make any sense. Don't look into everything that I just said. Don't connect the dots on all that.
I said we are $100 short of our weekly goal. 10 people sending $10 could match that and get our basic needs covered for tomorrow and the next couple days.
Dude, if 10 people could send me $20 each, that would be swell. Every single week, you could help a mustachioed gentleman afford a cup of coffee today.
I'd at the very least like to make sure my brother has his symptoms managed. Food.
Why do I care about your brother? No offense. Hey guys, I have a sister who has a problem. Will you help? What? I don't know you or your sister. What are you on about?
Food to eat and the ability to drive to the places we need to go to get those things. Bare minimum. Anything you can do to help, I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, bookmark. Scroll unless you want a black disabled woman to die. Dialysis has been shut off repeatedly for this woman. Her health is deteriorating. This is due.
Oh yeah. How can we do a little bit of forensics to find out that all these Cash Apps and Venmo accounts actually link to the same bank account?
Tomorrow, Thursday, October 16th at midnight, Eastern Standard Time. The good news is it only takes 83 people sending $10 to close it. Send.
Okay, thanks for doing the math on that for me. You made it really easy. All I have to do is give you my money?
More if you have it, send less. 830 people sending $1 also closes it. Everything adds up, but only if you add it.
So why can't this black disabled couple that needs to pay for dialysis and medical supplies ask for help themselves? Why do they need you to ask?
This video is seen by as many people as possible. Comment something about the color pink, because it's my favorite color, as you can tell. Search something about the color pink and go watch a lovely pink aesthetic video. Come back and tell me about it.
What? Why do you think that that's going to boost this in the algorithm? Talking about random things in the video isn't boosting it, like I said. Also, especially not when comments on this post have been limited.
Like, share, repost, bookmark, add it to your story. Make your own video or tweet or Instagram post or Discord post. Do what you can to help me save my friend's life. Pink, pink, pink.
Okay, how about you show us this friend and they can ask us themselves?
I've noticed you started making mutual aid posts into like skit videos. Yeah, well, I've got to get people's attention somehow. Right, if people aren't watching and engaging with the videos, then your need isn't getting seen, which means people who have money aren't helping with it.
Correct. Since you've started releasing nothing but mutual aid videos, your engagement is really tanked. We got 4 likes on this post from 2 days ago. That's even worse than me.
That's exactly right, you get it. Is making the skits helping? Well, they're definitely getting more engagement, but I don't know that we're getting more donations.
I think your posts saying that you were disabled because of your allergies were getting more engagement. You know, if we're going to outrage bait people, we should do it right. The constant e-begging gets old quick when you're just like, I need some mutual aid again, please send me money. I know all these other people that also happen to need money, just like me and my family. I'm not them, though. That's not me, just pretending to be other people. For realers, though. I know all these other people that are super duper marginalized, and they need a ton of money. They can't ask for it themselves, though.
Oh, that's weird. Why do you think that is? The same reason why the videos will get a lot of engagement where people hold up a product and tell you to talk about the product in the comments or search about it. People like to be entertained and, feel like they're doing something and still are rooted in kind of the hyper-individual, hoarding their own resources mindset.
Hoarding their own resources mindset. What? Dude, can people just enjoy the fruits of their labor without you trying to guilt trip them into giving it to you? Hoarding all that stuff you worked for, you bastards, how dare you?
I see. So you're giving people like more of a dopamine opportunity for themselves without getting them to actually help you get your need met. Yeah, I'm not upset about engagement because engagement helps the videos get attention, which does help get donations.
That's literally all you want. Every single one of your videos is just to beg people for money.
Ultimately, it's just interesting that more engagement doesn't always mean more donations, and I think we need to examine that culturally, along with the fact that people need engagement.
You know how you don't feel like working because it's all hard and stuff? Other people don't feel like doing that either. So when they get paid for doing all this hard work that they don't feel like doing, they definitely don't want to give the money to you. They also have their own bills to pay and stuff. If I go to work and make money, why would I then give that money to somebody who does not want to work? You know how work sucks and that's why you don't do it? It sucks for everybody else too, and they just power through. So of course they're not going to give you their money. I've been going to work all day doing this thing that I don't want to do for a very low amount of pay. Sure, let me give you my money, person who didn't feel like going through all that crap that I just went through. No.
To begin with, to care about people trying to get their basic needs for survival met.
Right, we all have basic needs for survival, and we worked for our money. Why would we give it to you?
Right, exactly. Why do I need to dangle a set of keys in front of you for you to pay attention when people are literally dying? Or like actively cry and...
I don't think anybody is perishing or whatever. We're being dramatic, I think.
Show how much you're suffering to get people to like believe you and care.
Well, your idea of suffering is literally going to work, which everybody else does regularly to make their money. Your plan to exit the matrix and get out of this capitalism is just to ask other people that have engaged with the system, worked hard, and made money.
Right, we either have to suffer for their entertainment or entertain them, and even then we're not guaranteed to get what we need. This still sounds very like capitalist driven. 100% people
It's funny that you're asking for money while complaining about capitalism.
Literally want a product they can buy rather than being invested in solidarity with everyone in their community. And
being invested in solidarity with everyone in your community means doing your equal share of the work. Did you know that?
And invested in the survival of everyone in the community.
Right, that means we all have to get to work and build this community, first of all. And then we also have to get together and work continually to maintain this community, to grow enough food for everybody. People have to work down at the electric company, the gas company, various places to keep this society moving smoothly. If everybody decides to just lay back and start asking everybody else for money, this whole thing shuts down. It's ironic that you're talking about this system of mutual aid when you won't help anybody else.
Which ultimately means their own survival. You'd think people would be invested in their own survival. Yeah, they all
Yeah, you would think they would be and that they would get a job and stuff.
are, but they're misguided because they think that hoarding their own resources, pulling themselves up by their own bootstraps, being suspicious of people asking for help is protecting their survival.
Yes. Don't fall for people like this trying to shame you into giving your money to them.
As opposed to, collective effort.
Right, you're missing the effort part of that.
At collective survival. Communities are meant to work together.
Work together, correct.
To keep each other alive. Exactly. It's the only way they work. Do you think that this video will get more attention on your need and maybe get some more donations for you and your brother? It's possible, but this skit didn't really go anywhere and it's not super funny.
None of them are funny and none of them go anywhere, and if anybody has donated even $1 single to you, I will be shocked.
Or entertaining. And it's long, so their attention span might not have lasted this long even.
Okay, so insult the very people that you're asking for money from. Okay. We are too dumb and we have too short of an attention span to listen to all of your wisdom and then give you my wallet.
But I live in hope, and I appreciate you talking to me about these things. Oh yeah, anytime.
We live in this terrible society where people want to hold on to the stuff that they worked for instead of giving it to me. And then they went on this spiel about like living in a community and everybody working together and stuff. God, that's ironic. After asking everybody else for money and proclaiming to the world that you cannot work at all because you're disabled by your allergies. This mutual aid only seems to go one way. To you, from my wallet to your wallet. Help a disabled mother get more independent. Here's another person that they happen to randomly know that needs money that's disabled. Rent is $1,600. I make $1,380 a month. This leaves a gap of $34.20 for my living expenses if I were one person. And then it cuts off. Urgent mutual aid. Disabled household needs food and medicine and other survival necessities. They have a child and are desperate. All right, what's their name? Where's their Cash App? How can I contact them directly to make sure that they are real and my money is going to them? You know a lot of people that need money, and you also happen to need money. So this is a very interesting coincidence, huh?
Hey, what's up? This is a mutual aid post from my friend Sky. Talk to me about
Here's another.
This really cute tissue holder that we found in the trash. We've been using it outside because I have allergies and it's more convenient than having it inside. We're out of tissue right now.
Okay, that brings up another point. This person claims to be disabled by their allergies, yet the vast majority of their videos are filmed outside, and they're not even sniffling, right? Like,
comment something about cute tissue holders. Do you have a tissue holder in your place of work or your home that you really like? I like the flowers on this and the
okay, let's see if people talking about the thing in the video has helped boost its engagement and reach. This person says, I have the exact same tissue holder. This other person says, I like to see different patterns on tissue boxes. Okay, this has 13 likes from 4 days ago. So that didn't help boost the engagement.
shape is very nice and ergonomic. Search something about cute tissue holders in the search bar above to boost this video. Sky
Are you serious? Why would that boost this video?
is a multiply marginal community member and abuse survivor who's currently
Yes, every single person that you know is multiply marginalized and they need money, but they can't ask for it themselves. They need you to do it for them.
unemployed. Recently got into new housing, which was really exciting, but they're struggling to make ends meet as far as getting themselves groceries, covering their Wi-Fi bill, and affording food for their cats. They're working on finding employment, but they are
Well, I mean, I do want to help you get Wi-Fi for your cats, but I also have my own bills.
also disabled and chronically ill. So finding something has
Do you know anybody that's not disabled and chronically ill?
been difficult. A lot of people are struggling to find jobs right now. So if you can boost
Yeah, that's why it's weird to be asking people for money.
this video by commenting about cute tissue holders or searching about cute tissue holders. If you go and watch another video and see a really particularly cute one, come back and tell us about it in the comments.
All right, enough.
Hi, I'm disabled and chronically ill, and so is my brother. This is a mutual aid post for us. If you want to help out but don't
Every other post is you and your brother asking for money, and then the others are random disabled people that you happen to know that also need money.
have money, you could talk to me about DIY Halloween decorations or search DIY Halloween decorations in the search bar above. If you
What are you talking about? Why do you keep thinking that's going to do something? Now we're going to look at a couple other random posts from people e-begging online.
Please stop, I'll only be a second. We were already behind on some bills, and it's the first of the month. Things are about to get a little worse. My partner started working again, which will help, but we're not going to see their first paycheck for a while. My current job is trying to get me more hours, but I may have to go back to my old one, and I still owe
It sucks that you're going through these bad things, but my life also sucks. Please send me some money, actually.
the ER $722.02, along with other expenses. expenses like my mortgage. If I can just get out of this current slump, I should be good from here on out. But please, if you can donate, there's ways to donate on my bio, my Cash App and Venmo. And if you can't, just watch this video, engage with it. That'll be a huge help.
Okay. No.
I need to get to Atlanta. My dad is in the hospital.
I need to get to Atlanta too.
He's not doing well.
I need to go see your dad. Sorry. I'm cold, bro. You're like, goddamn cynical, you're heartless. No, I just don't believe anybody. I think everybody's a goddamn liar. Especially when it comes to asking for money, right?
It's a really complicated situation. On top of his health. I get there this weekend. It's not looking very good. And,
Alright, I'm sorry to hear that, if any of that is real. Lily's making weird dog sounds over there. Okay, she stopped.
can't really afford to go.
Damn near saw a tear.
So if you'd like to buy some art, and if you'd like to donate,
I'm really loving all the videos lately that are about how we can fight back against this regime, and when you boil it down, it really just comes
What regime?
down to like community, making sure that we're looking out for those around us and making sure everybody has what they need. And so with that in mind, anybody got Adderall, has to be a name brand, cannot be that generic shit, does not work.
We're e-begging for Adderall now. Oh my gosh.
I could alternatively try meth.
What? What? Okay. Is this real, bro? You're literally, what?
Microdosing maybe, but I would really just prefer Adderall. Me plus Adderall plus a gun. We're tearing this shit down.
What? At first I thought you just needed your medications and you were asking for that, but then you're like, and then I could go to work on my revolution or whatever crazy thing you're on about. Hold on.
Anybody got Adderall, has to be a name brand, cannot be that generic shit, does not work. I could alternatively try meth, like microdosing maybe, but
Microdosing meth. What?
I would really just prefer Adderall. Me plus Adderall plus a gun.
I don't like that combo. I don't know why you're saying all these words. This is very alarming.
We're tearing this shit down.
Let's not do that. Let's just calm the hell down. Let's not give you drugs and weapons together at last. No.
Asking for mutual aid is anything different than panhandling in the...
Mutual aid is a concept used mostly by anarchists and communists where we voluntarily help out other people within our communities.
No, it's where you beg for other people to give you money because you don't want to engage with the same system that everybody else has to engage with. You're like, oh, this capitalism is a bunch of bullshit. Can you guys give me the money that you made via capitalism?
It is used to address the inefficiencies of the government system.
Well, it's coming off just like begging, honestly. When people are on the corner asking for money, are they also fighting the inefficiencies of the government system? What do you mean, the government system? What is this?
To build solidarity outside of those systems and to build solidarity with one another. It is often very reciprocal.
No, it's not. It's one person asking for stuff. I just covered a whole page of one person asking for various things.
We have
Not one of those posts were they offering to help anybody else.
real communities on here, like real online communities that are built where we love and appreciate each other. And if somebody's having a hard time, we try to come together to help that person.
Okay, and we're gonna wrap up the collection of clips right there. She says that asking for mutual aid is not e-begging. I disagree. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of mutual in mutual aid. It's really just people asking for money. That one person's account that I covered, that was their whole entire page now. One post is them asking for money for them and their brother. The next post is them asking for money for a disabled person that they know. I don't feel like engaging with that dangerous, terrible system that the rest of you are engaging with. So give me the money that you made having to engage with that terrible system. So personally, I'm not going to be donating to any of those people, but what about you? Leave a comment below. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. Alright, bye.